So wild garlic is in abundance right now. It's out there till the end of May. Go and get yourself some so you can make some butter just like this. And we're just about to show you exactly how we made this amazing marbled wild garlic butter. Okay, so I've gone for unsalted butter purely because I like to add my own. I have got a few different salts, you know, all that flaky salt, smoked salt. Looked at this one from Tubby Tom's, pecan smoked salt. Now it's smoked in pecan wood. It's not infused with pecan. But we're going to add this to the butter. How I worked out my percentage of salt is not through experience, to be honest. We just went online and looked at Tesco's salted butter, and it was 1.5%. Now, there are other salted butters out there that are well known to have a lot more in. So I've gone for the lower content of salt, purely because I don't want to overpower the butter. We ground up the salt because it is flaky. I just want to eliminate it clumping up. Ground it up in a pestle and mortar. That's the tubby salt. So for every 250 grams of butter, we're going to be adding 70 grams of the wild garlic. So we've got 280 grams of the wild garlic and a kilo of butter with the 15 grams of salt. So for the preparation, all you need to do is give it a good wash, try and dry it out as best as you can, because obviously that will split the butter, won't help it at all. The other thing is to take the stalks off. There's not really a lot of flavour in that, so just eliminating the more wateriness as well. So I've left my butter out. I left it out overnight, so it's not particularly roasting hot weather at the moment. And obviously you want it to help with the mixing and the blending. So we're going to cut it up into squares. The little cubes like that, just to help it along its way in the blender. So we may have to do this in 2 halves, but I'm going to give it a go. I've not done a batch this big before. We're going to put some of the leaves in. Then we're going to put the butter on top. Push that down. Now, always keep a good couple of handfuls of the actual wild garlic to one side for later, and I'll show you why in a minute. So we're going to give it a few pulses. Hopefully this will work. It's getting there. Bit of patience. Who knew batch blending would take so long? Okay, so just for the record, we took half out and we're going to pulse it that way because it's not working. Do half, do 2 blocks at a time and pulse it, and eventually what you're looking for is it to start rolling like a big donut, just curling in on itself. That's where you need to get to. Okay, so we've got about half there, so we're going to put about half the salt in, blitz that in. Okay, so once you've got butter absolutely everywhere and it's took you 3 hours to blend your garlic butter, just put that to one side for a minute. We're going to get these leftover leaves. All I'm going to do is roll them up. And I'm going to slice them into slivers. You want to go as thin as you can. And just keep going like that and add that to the butter. And I'll show you why we do this in a minute. Get this into a bowl. Obviously get as much as you can out because it's just amazing. You don't want to waste it. So we're now going to add our shredded leaves and just gently fold that in. We're going to put this in the fridge for about half hour. If you've got room in the freezer, put it in the freezer. Because it's loosened up a little bit, it's going to make it hard to roll. So that's what you're looking for. That vibrant green in colour. Absolutely smells amazing. what we're going to do, because we've got about 1,300 grams, I'm going to go for 200-gram portions with this. So we're just going to weigh a couple out. Okay, so we managed to get 6 out of that. You could use cling film for this, but I like to use this. What you want to do is go over, squeeze it back a bit, try and get it out like that. Roll it, twist it. I mean, if you get it even and it looks like a spot-on cracker, Christmas cracker, then yeah, you're doing good. As I say, by putting this in the fridge, it has made it a lot easier. It was a little bit too loose. Again, just twist, twist. That'll push it into a fairly even block. So we've been looking it up. A lot of places state more than others. 2 weeks in the fridge, 6 months in the freezer. Now, me personally, I have had this in the freezer for a year and it's been all right, but I'm not going to say that's right or wrong. So you make your own mind up. I would stick by that rather than anything else. I mean, I've seen other people say in videos, year in the freezer, go by the date of your butter, but because you've added that fresh garlic in there, 2 weeks in the fridge, 6 months in the freezer, just to be safe. That's all I'm going to say. Well, with that being said, go get yourself some wild garlic. Get out there and go and pick some, because you still got till the end of May to get some. It's very versatile. You can make pesto, all that sort of business. Itself, garlic, the wild garlic, is just as versatile as this stuff here. I mean, you could add this to new potatoes. You could add it to a steak. You know, it's endless. You could do so much with this. So go and get some, make it. Just make sure you put half your mix in. Just make it in smaller batches if you're going to blend it. Just, yeah, it take a while. 2 months later. With that being said, go cook something exceptional. I'll see you when I see you. Cheers.